Let's do this!
So, for those of you who have been watching the Shred Shack or have been enjoying the show for the past couple of months, we have some bets going on based on our predictions for the pay-per-views. And, well, I got destroyed before WWE Extreme Rules. I believe I left with a total of 4 points, and Reese, who was the victor that night, left with double my score.
Yep.
And as per the horrible rules that Dan has come up with,
Yep.
that I do not appreciate in the slightest because they affected me directly first, I had to endure not only a punishment for losing, but a double punishment because he doubled my score.
That's actually a really good rule. I like that a lot.
Don't give him credit on this.
That is
Until Dan gets destroyed.
That is phenomenal.
So the punishment for losing at Extreme Rules was I had to watch a WWE animated movie in its entirety, and because I lost the double punishment, I had to watch a live-action one in addition to that. That was produced by WWE. This guy looked at the list and saw Jingle All the Way 2 and went,
That's it.
This is the one for Pat. So let's first talk about the animated one that we watched, because we watched that together.
Yes, it was actually the Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo and WWE, The Curse of the Speed Demon.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say it. It was fun.
It was funny. It was really funny.
Нет, нет, lies! Rusev not take you to the outlet mode this weekend.
It's wacky races, but with WWE. That's what the movie is. So it's like they all have personalized cars, and they attack each other on the road as they're racing. I don't have a problem with that at all.
And this is like the W characters doing their own voices.
They do their own voices. The biggest voice actor in the movie, Undertaker.
Nice.
And he is hysterical.
He had some of his best promos ever.
And lo, the Legend Mobile sheds its mortal coil. Rust in peace.
Vince McMahon, I think, was the funniest.
Yeah,
He was
definitely.
really very funny. He had a lot of great lines.
He's a cartoon character as it is.
He really is.
What in the name of gorgeous George is going on here?
This must be kind of tough on you, Mr. McMahon.
I'm not worried. They'll learn their lesson. And my lawyers will have this whole thing sorted out in 24 hours. They're that darn good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to leave, and I'm fully aware this may seem suspicious, but it's not.
The fact that this is my only problem says a lot. It should have been more cartoony.
Yeah. It should have been
There
more
was a
cartoony.
moment that I think you'll agree was amazing when Triple H flexed and he burst out of his suit and was wearing his wrestling attire underneath.
That was the funniest moment I believe.
That might be the funniest thing I've seen all year.
Because that legitimately happens at every pay-per-view. So.
I wouldn't doubt it. They needed more stuff like that.
It needed to be a little bit more zany.
Yeah.
It needed John Cena punching a boulder.
That happened in the other movie that we didn't get
Yes.
to see.
It tolls for the demon. Oh, are those McMahon's Mania meatballs? Meatballs?
That was the one that we both watched. I had to watch Jingle All the Way too, and if I never see a commercial for this movie again, I'll be happy.
And now, as they say in French, the peace of the resistance.
Jingle All the Way 2 is the same exact story as Jingle All the Way 1. That's all it is.
Okay.
It's a father trying to get a toy for his kid who really wants it, and everybody wants it.
Okay.
But unlike the first movie where it had, like, Turbo Man, which actually, like, they built a universe around, and it was, like, they put a lot of effort into it, this is a stuffed animal that says your kid's name. It was 15 minutes until the first attempt at a joke. The little kid in the movie is more annoying than little Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that too. Golly.
She's more annoying than he was. And
oh, boy.
that's a hard thing to accomplish.
Yes, it is.
But she did it.
This is going to be the best Christmas ever!
The movie was it was boring, it was predictable, it was not funny at all. And that, I think, is the worst thing about it. If it was funny, I could understand its existence. But it's one of the biggest wastes of 2 hours. There's no reason this should be an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, that sort of sounds like something that should have been like maybe like an hour and 20.
It should have been 20 minutes spaced out in between commercials during like an actual Larry the Cable Guy special. It's definitely the worst WWE movie that I've ever seen, but that's only because I haven't watched Leprechaun Origins yet.
So they produced this movie.
They
or-
produced this
produced
movie.
and directed, and Santino Marella has an appearance in it. He doesn't use his accent, so he's not nearly as funny, and that's just
and that's the only WWE
That-
presence in the film itself.
entire thing.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
Plus, you had to sit through Larry the Cable Guy. I can't even
for an hour and a half.
I can't even listen to Cars with my kids watching. Because if I hear that tomato one more time, I
Chris, why'd you not count the boys?
just want to watch Cars again.